What is up, everybody? My name is Mute, and today I wanted to talk to all of you about the most controversial Roblox YouTuber that any of us have ever seen in our lives. Yeah, I know that's a big statement, but trust me, this is true. Before we get into the video, I have a couple of things to say. First of all, this is PG rated, I suppose. If you are very young, you probably shouldn't be watching this, as I'm going to be including some foul language on the screen, and I would like to warn you all ahead of time, just in case you get offended or something like that. So that's out the way. And I'd also like to say this is going to be one of the biggest and most extensive videos on my channel, one of the most thoroughly researched. And if you guys do want to go and verify anything that I've said during the video, there will be links down in the description to all of my sources. Also, I would like to encourage you to go and get a drink and some popcorn, because it's going to be a long, exciting and bumpy ride into the exposing of Lisa Gaming. So let's get started on the video. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you are aware of one of the most disliked videos on YouTube. If you look at Friday by Rebecca Black, it has an amazing 3.9 million dislikes to only 1.3 million likes. Now that is pretty controversial. But now go and look at your average Lisa Gaming video. She manages to get a massive 61,000 dislikes with only 3,000 likes. But who is this person? So her name is Laura Lisa Garcia and was born December 16th, 2005. She's better known online as Lisa Gaming, Roblox, simply Lisa Gaming, formerly known as Hanako Plays. So she is what some people say an American satire troll YouTuber known for her controversies with Roblox YouTubers, but I think she is more than that, and she is an extremely horrible person, and I will be telling you guys why that is through the video, so please watch on to find out more. So why is she so hated in this community? She's the biggest attention seeker in the Roblox community. She creates controversies just to garner attention and chases clout while also being a massive hypocrite. For a few examples that you will see later on in the video, she's outed YouTubers by making up their political affiliation and used the LGBT community to attempt to cancel various YouTubers. Through her time on YouTube, she's created one of the most toxic and hateful communities based off of jealousy and a love of garbage music videos and also nonsense troll videos. And in this video, I'm going to debunk some of the outlandish claims in the videos that she has made and expose her for the person she truly is, starting from her earliest hate video in 2017. So you guys are going to be seeing a video in the background right now. This is one of her earliest hate videos that was made in 2017. So in this video, she basically sends hate towards the Laughing Unicorn. She actually made this video with a friend called Paul the YouTuber. So he's supposed to be a fan of the Laughing Unicorn, calling her out, but as we see, calling out Lisa Gaming, but as we see in the video, at the time frame 0:30, you can actually see that Paul and Lisa are friends, which kind of makes the video really stupid. She basically lied to a bunch of kids in order to send hate to a Roblox YouTuber for no reason other than to annoy and pick on a channel that didn't have as big of a following at the time of the making of this video. So she also continues to lie even more in a new video. So in this video, she lists a bunch of random criticism towards the Laughing Unicorn, which funnily enough are actually debunked in the comments of the same video. So I'm going to be reading those out right now. So as you guys can see on the screen, here is someone called .pom saying 7 reasons not to say that to TLU. So number 1, there is only one free model in that game, the rest are built by her and a few other people. You just think everything is a free model because it is built well. She made it so her fans have somewhere to hang out and roleplay, etc. If she made the game for Robux, then why is the game free to play? If you say she hates her fans, then why don't you have proof? She loves her fans and spends hours making, editing, rendering, designing, and thinking for her videos. The reason she ignores a lot of her fans is that she has so many that she cannot notice all of them. Would you, if you had 66.3 thousand subs, Illuminati, really. And 7, you have no idea how hard she tries to make her fans happy. You should feel ashamed. So that's all really stupid and kind of just proves the malicious intent in sending a bunch of hate towards this YouTuber for no reason at all. Literally no reason at all. So right now I'm going to show you kind of the cringy music videos that she pulls out of nowhere. I don't know why she does these. When I watch them, my face just turns a different colour. I think it turns purple or something. It's really, really cringeworthy. So I'm going to kind of show you guys a little bit of this video, just to give you an idea about the type of content she makes in general when she's not hating on other YouTubers. So I'm going to also live react to that. So I'm actually going to turn down the volume because it's just very, very cringy. So let's get right into it. So the thing that you may notice when you're watching this is that she can't actually spell anything. She seems to confuse the spelling of cereal as in a serial killer with cereal as in the cereal you eat in the morning, which is terrible. So that's the first thing I really dislike about this. The second thing is that the transitions are complete garbage. Like, they're really terrible. They suck. They suck really, really bad. Not only that, but she's actually missing lyrics. So that's I don't understand that. This is meant to be a music video, and like, as you go through, it's basically just a complete rip-off of Rebecca Black's Friday, which is terrible. We've mentioned that in the past, the fact that it was really hated on YouTube, and she's basically just ripped it off and somehow made it even worse, which is very sad. So I've got to stop it here because that's just very cringeworthy, and it's worse than the original, as I said. So that's just really sad, and it's just a very stinky video is all I can say there. So let's actually see why she's extremely toxic, and we'll get right into the fact that she bullied 9-year-olds. So I'll bring up the video on screen right now. In this video, all she does is basically earn the trust of 9-year-olds, as you will see on the screen, and then she proceeds to delete all of their houses. All of their house, sorry. Every single bit of their house is gone. Right, so I'm not sure if she does this in both videos, but after she's destroyed the whole house, she then proceeds to put toilets on the floor and garbage bins, right? People that play this game are about, I'd say, between maybe, 6 and 12 years old. So you're basically bullying a bunch of 6 to 12-year-olds. Not to mention the fact that some of the things in order to make these houses actually cost Robux. And do not forget the fact that these kids have probably spent hours and hours creating these houses, and she just comes along and destroys everything. So not only has she made one video on this, but she has made 2 videos on this. So the second is basically the exact same thing, where she just destroys houses and laughs about it. She basically, it's like scamming little kids and then pulling a middle finger up at them. What are you doing? These kids are like between 6 and 12 years old. You are scamming 6-year-olds. You should be ashamed of yourself. This is the most pathetic thing I have ever seen. And this was on the 9th of April 2020. Right. So on the 3rd of November 2020, she releases a video on Albert Stuff, right? So Flamingo, if you also know as Flamingo, and also Kaneko Kitten. She calls both of these content creators Trump supporters. So she does this kind of out of the blue, and she also doesn't have any evidence of anything. So she's basically calling them out because, as you can see in the video at some place, she says because they haven't talked about voting. So she's assuming that they are Trump supporters based on the fact they didn't talk about voting. Let me just say that if you're a Roblox YouTuber, most of the content that you create is for kids. Why would you bring up voting when kids cannot vote? That is just a really stupid thing, and I'm not sure why you'd make a whole video on this. It doesn't make any sense at all, okay? Not only this, but so this is an allegation, but I actually did find this on the YouTube fandom site, and I'm guessing this was on her old Twitter, as it kind of did make sense. So the same day that she released this Donald Trump support video, she created a thread of tweets revealing that she was a misandrist. So if you guys don't know what a misandrist is, it basically means that you hate men, right? You despise men. It's basically the opposite of a misogynist, sorry. So she says that she supported the death of all men. She claimed that she wanted to execute all people of the male sex except for a few thousand, which she said would be kept in cages and aped to provide children. She continued this thread saying that men are nothing but thirsty creeps and all wars are the fault of men. She claimed the concept of misandry as common sense arising in a surge of haters. Later she called all men animals. So what made me really laugh is that after she posted this, a month after, her server got raided and closed down. Okay, and I'm going to show you a bit of that right now. But as for what she said, it kind of just proves that she is a bit mentally unstable. All men are not animals, right? And if you believe that, then you probably have something wrong with your brain. Sorry to say that, but it's just a fact. You can't make such a sweeping statement about all men, and also men being aped. I mean, you guys know what I mean, but that's just wrong in so many ways. You can't be out here saying that. First of all, you don't joke about that. Second of all, you are categorising a whole sex. It's really terrible. So I really do think she deserved this server raid that she got hit by. And so it gets worse, right? In a bid for attention, so the 6th of March 2021, she starts talking about having a stalker, right? Every video up to this point has been complete bull, right, and without any proof, and all of a sudden she comes out with a video like this. So in this video she states that she's had hundreds of letters from the stalker. She also says that she has hired 24/7 security and that the police will not help with this stalking issue. So nothing actually makes sense here, because first of all, if you're being stalked, you should call the police and the police would help you. Second of all, Lisa Gamer, you cannot afford 24/7 security. That's just stupid. Also, hundreds of letters. Why don't you just open the first one, chuck it in the bin, and then chuck all the other letters in the bin, right? There isn't a single point in this video that actually makes sense. Also, you're saying that the FBI is reviewing this, and you sent them a Roblox video, and this Roblox video is supposed to be considered as proof for stalking. Please do not take us all as idiots, because this is the most stupid thing you have done yet. So something else she's done is, between March 10th and the 14th of March, she constantly harassed Albert Staff's Twitter account, posting the same video, attempting to get him cancelled by Twitter. So we all know how Twitter is. It seems to be very easy to cancel people. So what she did was she posted the same video over the span of 4 days, about 9 times overall, where Albert says, "I'm a tranny girl." Right? So imagine Twitter being Twitter. The whole LGBT community starts raging at Albert for saying such a thing. But as you will see later, Lisa Gaming is a massive hypocrite and actually hangs out with some of the biggest homophobes and transphobes in existence, which kind of proves that she really is an idiot. and supports that type of thing when calling out someone on it. So let's get into why her community is extremely toxic. So on the 13th of August 2020, she got her whole community accusing Flamingo of saying the N-word. So I will try and show this clip right now, but I cannot guarantee I will be able to. But basically in this clip he stutters a little bit, and for some people it may sound like he is saying the N-word, whereas he is in fact not saying the N-word. He is just stuttering, and he was trying to say need to, except some people think that it is the N-word, right? And then the 5th of September 2020, someone comes out with this really, really weird animation that is just awful, right? And it's Kaneko Kitten getting slapped about, basically. That's how you'd describe it. And the tweet reads like this. So I'm about to read you the tweet. It's just it's pathetic. So the tweet reads, "You're effing idiots. If you know that Lisa will say psych, then why you'll accept her apology? This is one of my reasons why I support Lisa. She trick idiots like Lisa haters. Ah ha ha ha." And then this really weird video. Okay. That's just not very funny, is it? It's not very funny, to be honest. So she's done that, and then 18 likes, 2 retweets, 1 quote tweet. What do you mean? So, that's terrible. I just don't understand. So she's got her community, right, doing all of these things, and yet people are calling her a satire YouTuber. You can be a satire YouTuber, but when your community goes out and does this type of thing, like some type of voodoo animation, throwing Kaneko Kitten around, killing him, and that type of thing, I think it gets kind of out of hand. But it gets even worse. March 16th, 2021. Well, Lisa and her friends decide to go and witch hunt random women. So Lisa's friend Tanya went and called Kira Bridget ugly on her Instagram. If you look at this tweet right here, you will see that Tanya basically tells her to kill herself. Right, Tanya says to Kira Bridget, kill yourself. Right, this is yet again a member of the Lisa gaming community, basically sending out a message to saying that she hopes someone commits suicide. This is a member of the Lisa Gaming Roblox community. So you also have a bunch of cringy comments coming from Lisa Gaming supporters calling out bigger YouTubers, proving that even if she is a troll, all of her diehard fan community believe everything she says, word for word, and hop on any form of hate train, creating a massive dumpster fire of hate. So the final point that I would like to cover in this video is the people that she hangs around with. So we've already talked about the fact that the community is extremely toxic, but let's also look at a member of the community called Roby the Mangoes. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but go look down in the description. I will have a link. So there is a mention of Roby the Mango, and Roblox Barb. These people are associated with Lisa Gaming, and these people are in fact the same people. Roby the Mango is Roblox Barb, Roblox Barbie, whatever, I don't really care. So we know that these people associate with Lisa Gaming because they both, Roblox Barb actually featured in a music video with Lisa Gaming. So as you said earlier, Lisa is constantly calling people homophobic and transphobic, and yet associates with this person called Roblox Barb. But why is it a problem for Lisa Gaming to be hanging out with this person? Well, let me just show you a video that this Roblox Barbie person has created. Right, let me just show you this real quick. So, you guys can read the title. That is what the title is. Yeah, it's just, I don't understand. I don't understand how you can make a video with a title like that. Being a pedo is normal, and here's why. I'm sorry, but that is not normal. Being a paedophile is an illness, okay? You can't go out and say that it is normal. This whole video is her saying that it's okay to like children, right? To be sexually interested in children as an adult. But it gets worse, right? We said earlier that Lisa Gaming was for gay rights and that type of thing, but later on down the line of the video, you see this Roblox Barbie person using the F word for gay people, right? Just proving yet again that Lisa Gaming associates with people that are homophobes and transphobes, showing that she is a massive hypocrite. Now, what I want you to kind of take from this video is the fact that Lisa Gaming is actually a terrible person. She's not just a satire YouTuber. She hangs out with a bunch of people that do criticize different parties, like, you know, the LGBT party and that type of thing, you know, people that are for it. She's a massive hypocrite because she calls other people racist, and yet she hangs out with racists on a regular basis. And if you are a supporter of the Lisa Gaming channel, then you're either ignoring these elements or you're just a fan of bad content. But if you're a fan of Lisa Gaming, then you are indirectly supporting all of her friends that enjoy being homophobic and transphobic. So that's kind of what I wanted to tell you guys in this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. It's basically a massive exposed video on all the things that Lisa Gaming has done and all the people she hangs out with. I'm going to be tagging all these people on Twitter just so they see this video too. This is probably going to be the biggest exposed video on Lisa Gaming. I just want it to be a simple commentary video, you know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, please do leave a like on the video and a comment and subscribe as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.